When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
This episode is brought to you by LinkedIn. Healthcare professionals can lead their careers with LinkedIn. Discover jobs by specialty, preferred shifts, and even desired salary. From mental health therapists to radiology technicians, it's now faster and easier for healthcare professionals to find the right fit. Learn more at linkedin.com/healthcare. Side effects may include faster job placement, improved work-life balance, and increased career satisfaction.
What? What? Are you serious? So at no point you thought to check with me. You just assumed that Max was on the other flight.
We didn't take a census. Stu, did you assume he was on the plane?
Carol, I swear to you, that boy was not in the house when we left.
And where do you think he was, Stu? At the four freaking seasons?
He had the fish curry on the plane. We probably got a hard 30 before we're going to see Stu.
You do realize that because of you, I'm in Japan, and my 10-year-old son is at home by himself?
Yeah, but first world problem.
Hello and welcome to Unequal Sequel. My name is Dave and I'm one of the two hosts of this selective podcast.
And my name's Rich and I'm the other host, this selective podcast. Think of me as Harry to Dave's Marv because we're both terrible burglars.
Yep, we are. The premise of Unequal Sequel is very simple. We ask our guests their best ever sequel, worst ever sequel, and finally their dream sequel.
And sometimes we'll drift off and talk about other things. Sometimes movies and sometimes life in general.
And sometimes we do drop big fat spoilers to movies you might not have seen. So if that happens, press pause or skip forward. Go make a cake. Have you ever tried to make a cake?
Yeah.
Cake is delicious.
Many times.
Many times. On today's episode, we are joined by Will Sebag-Montefiore.
Will is an incredible actor, a comedian, and of course a podcaster, because everyone is these days, right? Everyone's got a podcast. Will's podcast is called Legitimate Likes. Go and check it out. It is great.
We're very excited to sit down with Will and chat all things sequels with him.
These are Will Sebag-Montefiore's Unequal Sequels. Enjoy.
So the first question is, what sequel do you remember seeing and getting excited about?
The first sequel I remember seeing, I didn't know it was a sequel at the time, but it was Star Wars Episode 1.
Oh, nice.
The Phantom Menace.
As far as I recall, that was the first. It was either that or Jurassic Park 3.
Interesting.
Because I really distinctly remember playing dinosaurs after we saw Jurassic Park 3. I have a very vivid memory of being on my climbing frame. Yeah, I had a climbing frame. Don't worry. It was my birthday. 1st of August, whenever that film came out.
Did you get the climbing frame for your birthday?
No, we'd had that for a long time, actually, Dave. Yeah. That had been it was only recently that we got rid of it. And now, to show the passage of time in our garden, we have a swing that my mum and I sit on sometimes and have gin and tonics.
Oh, my God. That's
very nice.
Didn't do that on the climbing frame, I guess, then, at any point.
Yeah, there were a couple of the lads. Ollie White, he had a gin and tonic. I don't know why I full named a boy I went to school with there.
Or a gin and tonic at that age, probably.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's the first alcoholic drink I remember having because I was playing football in my auntie's garden in Aberdeen. And I came inside all sweaty. I was playing on my own because I'm quite cool. I came in and was like, I'll have my glass of lemonade now. Picked up my auntie's gin and tonic, downed it. I was like, well, that was weird.
That's very strange lemonade.
So my answer is Episode 1 of Star Wars.
Which is, okay, so that's 1999 here.
Yeah.
Had you seen the other Star Wars films at that point? Or is Phantom Menace your Star Wars?
That was the first film, and I thought it was amazing. I couldn't believe it. I loved the pod racing. I loved Jar Jar Binks. I loved all the other racially insensitive characters. I thought Hayden Christensen was an amazing actor. I also don't like sand. I thought it was a great movie.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic.
I was 9 or 8, but at the time I loved it. And then when I watched the other ones, I absolutely hated them.
Oh, okay.
I was like, this is set in the future, but the graphics are worse. I don't understand.
No, it's set in the past, and
No, the
new
original
ones.
3.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's set a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
famously.
Now we're going down a timeline.
Because they make you do the reading at the start of those stupid
Every
movies.
8-year-old wants.
Yeah, exactly. You go see a film and it starts with reading. That's not fair.
Especially the Phantom Menace is all about tax evasion and stuff like that, basically, isn't it?
Yeah. But I went back to it because I was like, I think it'd be really fun if I had like the counterpoint view that everybody, and I actually really liked the prequels. And I went back and watched them to try and like them. And I was like, I can't. It's too hard. It's too hard.
There are moments, sir, that are good. Like the pod racing. The pod racing is always going to be good.
Yeah, that's
and
fun.
the ending, the Jewels of Fate battle.
Yeah.
I think
double lightsaber. Pretty cool.
I think that's 90% music. I think that the good bits in those 3 prequel trilogies are 90% music. Like if you took John Williams away, it's not going to be
just
good.
Popped West End Girl over the top of it, it wouldn't be the same, would it?
Yeah. Who was the boy called? Lloyd? Something Lloyd?
Jake Lloyd.
Jake Lloyd. I know he's not doing well at the moment, but he's not very.
Is he not?
He's had a rough time of it being Anakin Skywalker. He's taken a lot of abuse from, let's say, the internet. Can be a cruel place. So he was not great in that movie, so I don't want to go on too much.
But the kid wasn't great. I don't remember the kid being not great, but I reckon everyone just thinks he actually grew up into Hayden Christensen.
Oh, maybe, yes.
And they blame, because I think he has no excuse.
Yeah. Oh God, we're going to have to go down that road now. I
think he was pretty poorly directed. I think his would be his excuse. I think giving George Lucas all the power is not a good thing.
There's an amazing bit in the making of when they cast Jake Lloyd and they're like, he's incredible. Let's get him in. And then there's a bit when they're talking about Jar Jar Binks and like, if we get Jar Jar Binks just right, this movie is going to be amazing.
If we get the
and
level
they
of
did get him just right, and it still wasn't great. They nailed. That's the only part of those movies that really stands up when you go back and watch.
You're one of those people that's disappointed he's not in the Attack of the Clones or Revenge of the Sith kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent of that fan theory that he was actually going to end up being the Dark Sith Lord.
I mean, that would make all 3 of them more interesting.
Have you seen that theory? There's a theory that he was obviously so profoundly racist and bad that it was like, oh, we have to, like, this is not tested well. But the theory was because he does all these things, he accidentally like blows up a load of ships, he like kills all the droids, but sort of does it by accident, like, oh, he's this goofy guy, but he has like incredible powers. And I love that theory, but I don't think it's true.
Yeah, Darth Binksius or whatever it is.
I'm going to have to go watch them. Watch that first one. I don't have to watch all of them again. So when you watched that 99 Phantom Menace, had you have watched the other Star Warses at that point?
No, that was the first entry into that universe.
Okay. Are your parents big film people? Did they not show you?
No. I was thinking about this coming on this podcast because I was like, I don't watch enough films. Like, I used to have a podcast called The Last 10 Minutes, which was based on my friend Sean showing me films because I just hadn't seen enough. And I can't work out if we were just more like TV people.
Okay.
Because we had a lot of VHS tapes that we watched over and over again. Yeah, I think my parents were doing horrible things like taking us to the theatre in the park and cooking us food and hanging out with us,
How dare they be
Disgusting.
cultured?
Yeah, I know. But I don't even remember going to see the theatre that much. Maybe I just don't remember much of it. But we weren't a family who had like loads and loads of movies.
Right,
Yeah.
So what, any films at all went back then? Like, because you said Jurassic Park 3 was one of the first. Had you seen Jurassic Park or Jurassic Park The Lost World by that point?
I think I'd seen The Lost World, yeah. I'd definitely seen The Lost World. I only remember it being Jurassic Park 3 because wasn't that the one where the velociraptors became like super and fast and running?
Basically. At one point, one of them talks in a dream sequence to Alan Grant as well.
It does, yeah.
It gets a bit weird. Because I was just thinking, if all your films are just all bad films that your parents showed you, no wonder you didn't get into movies when you were younger. Like,
yeah, imagine my parents. They were huge fans of the prequels. They loved Jurassic Park, Lost World, and 3, but they didn't like the first one. It was too spooky.
mean, yeah. And what's great just watching Phantom Menace is you don't know who Anakin was growing into, right?
No, and none of those reveals were that interesting to me. I watched them all in the wrong order, and then people tried. I remember we were on a family holiday once when I was like 15, and someone's older brother forced us to watch Alien.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, this is dreadful. This is so boring. They never leave the spaceship. What? There's no big fight scenes. There's just nothing happens. And then he was like, yeah, but Will, you don't understand. This was the first time that this sort of stuff had happened in cinema. And I was like, oh, so it's the first time nothing happened, is it? You know, you just watch a film at the wrong time and you just don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a period when you like, you first start delving really deep into cinema, and you're probably that age is happening. You're not ready to watch most of those movies. Like you know, not every movie's going to be the Goonies or whatever. Like watching The Dog's Day Afternoon when you were 14 is not going to be the same way if you watch it as a 30-year-old man kind of thing. So I get that. So when you were a younger guy and you were growing up, at any point did you like films? Is it because you didn't have much of a filmy childhood? Was there a teenage pop? Was there a video store that you loved?
Definitely. Oh, I loved going to Blockbuster.
Okay.
And I remember going to get the Spice Girls movie, and we got the Blockbuster movie, went home. We got the Blockbuster movie, we went home, put it in, and this thing came on called The Big Snog, which was like a game show, like a big TV, like it was in a big theater, lots of people there. It was called The Big Snog. And I was like, it's a very interesting way that the Spice Girls have chosen to start their movie. And it was maybe like 5-10 minutes before we realized someone's just put the wrong tape back in this thing. But I used to go to Blockbuster. I loved films, and I was never really into that much. That's the crazy thing to say. But you know, when people would be like, oh, there's Dave. He loves football. There's Rich. He loves, I don't know, murdering children. Like whatever it is that they're into.
I'm glad Dave gets football and I get murdering children.
Yeah. That's just, I've listened to the podcast. But I remember there was a boy called Matt Snaith at my school who was really into inventing. And he told me that he'd invented a radio, which I now realize his parents had just bought that radio, and he was telling me. But I remember being like, I should be into things. What should I be into? And then I decided I'd be into the Borrowers for a bit, and then that didn't really stick because there wasn't much to be into because they weren't real, but I pretended they were real.
Oh.
So I was never like, obsessed with one particular thing. I got into like music, but only really because my friends were like, you got to listen to this band.
Yeah.
Was it the TV series The Borrowers, the one that was on BBC with Ian Holm?
No, I think it was the TV one with that guy in it. You know that guy?
I thought it was Ian Holm, not the movie.
Broadbent, Jim Broadbent.
Oh, okay.
Thank God for that. I didn't think he was in it, right?
He was in a version, but that was much later. Well, I don't know. I think we might be a little bit older than you. How old are you, Will, if you don't mind me asking, so we know?
I'm 34 years old.
34, so you are a bit younger. You're about 10 years younger than Rich.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Jim Broadbent was like... He was in the movie, wasn't he? The one with John Goodman.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a movie.
Yeah, the 97 movie.
That's actually really good.
I keep wanting to say he was in the one with Arrietty, but that's a character. That's not helpful at all.
No, that's not helpful at all. Okay.
Yeah. I really distinctly remember learning, it was like the first behind the scenes fact that I learned was, I think it was in like a magazine or something, that when she ate the chocolate ice cream, it wasn't chocolate ice cream, it was chocolate and mashed potato because she gets stuck in the freezer. And I remember as a kid being like, why on earth didn't they mix the mashed potato with brown sauce?
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Like, that'd be delicious. It'd at least be, like, flavour profile-wise better than mashed potato and chocolate.
Absolutely disgusting. So do you go to the cinema a lot now, or is it still...
No, I don't. And you know, people always say, like, I don't go as much as I should. I go exactly as much as I should.
I respect that.
Last time I went was the first Wicked movie.
Right. This is good.
I went to a cinema in Camden, and just there were people on their phones on the left. There were people chatting on the right. And my wife and I sat there like, be cool. You know, when you're both clearly focusing on everything apart from the film.
Yeah.
And these people on the right were talking. And unfortunately, both of our sort of patience broke at the same time without speaking. And we turned, and in our heads we went, excuse me, guys, would you mind being quiet? But I think what they heard was two people just go, And they were like, oh, bit aggy. And then the whole rest of the film was just spent like with adrenaline really high. And then later on, someone behind them was talking, and my wife went to tell them off again, but she told off the wrong people.
Oh, no.
And that didn't go down well either.
Oh, God.
And also some people were singing along, and we were like, they've done that third above, and that's not the correct harmony. You know, it was a tough time.
Well, you said your wife's a singer, so she's got every right to be annoyed if they're singing.
Yeah,
was it a sing-along edition of that movie that you accidentally went to?
No, it wasn't. We just went to the Odeon in Camden, which was a mistake.
Yeah. See, it's not cinema that's the problem, it's other people. That's the problem.
Yeah.
An empty cinema is glorious.
Yeah. I do love going to the cinema. Absolutely love it. I don't do it enough.
Other people that are the problem.
Oh, I just said it. I just did it. I just said I don't do it enough. I do it enough. It's okay, Will.
So, did you enjoy Wicked?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Enough to see the sequel that's out just now?
I haven't seen it yet, but I loved Wicked. I have two sisters, and when we were younger, they were like, we really want to go see this musical in London because we're from Leeds.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever, musicals. Went to see it. First time music has made me cry. It was unbelievable.
Oh, okay.
Brilliant.
That's cool.
Oh,
I love that.
I love that. Were you not a fan of musicals before then? Or were you an action person or a comedy, hence the career in comedy?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. It's just nice to take a moment in the interview to be like, hey, really well done, you know? I think I liked a lot of cartoons. I watched a load of cartoons. But I think I sort of said I didn't like musicals because boys weren't supposed to like that sort of thing. But I liked a lot of stuff the boys weren't supposed to like. So then eventually, I used to watch the Lizzie McGuire TV show with my sisters, being like, oh, these two love this show. And then mum would turn off and be like, hey, I want to know what happens. So yeah, I then was like, I love musicals. They're amazing. I think I think some musicals are underrated. I'd say that.
Okay, which ones? You're like, damn, asking me that good question again.
That was a terrible question, actually. That was embarrassing. I've said that really boldly, and now do I actually believe it? I think what I mean is musicals is the only it's one of those genres that people say they just discount all of them outright.
Yeah, I've been that person. I have been that person, and I was wrong. There are good musicals, and I will. I'm fully converted. I will also say there are some really, really shit ones.
There are some terrible ones.
Yeah, but also most of the Star Wars films are bad. Like,
true. Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
No.
So
there's more good Star Wars films than bad Star Wars films, right?
No,
I disagree.
I don't think there is.
Okay. The original trilogy, all good.
Wait, this is the problem. When you say original trilogy, do you mean the first three that came out?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
So they're fine.
This is hurting me already.
There's two good ones and an okay one, Dave. And I know you.
Return of the Jedi is the best Star Wars film.
It's not. It's not.
You can't start movies with text. It's literally tell, don't show. The fact that any of that movie got made beyond there is staggering to me. You know what all other movies do? They explain that in the action of the movie. Like Home Alone doesn't have a fucking thing that's like, the McAllisters have loads of money for no reason. One of their cousins wets the bed.
What does his dad do for a job?
We can't talk about that yet.
We'll talk about that.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
It was a segue, Dave, a segue.
Well, let's go on to the segue. Let's go on to the big question now, because we've teased it. Will, what is your best ever sequel?
Home Alone 2.
Bang.
It's a good choice.
Has it been chosen before?
Yes.
As best sequel, has it?
Someone picked as worst sequel, didn't they?
We did a whole Christmas thing about it, didn't we?
We did.
We did a whole episode on Home Alone 2 for Christmas one year.
Right. Beautiful.
But I don't think anyone's ever picked it as best or worst sequel.
What did Phil DeSemlin pick? He's got the list in front of him, Will. That's what he's checking.
I'm looking.
Nice.
I'm trying to find it.
I swear someone's picked Home Alone 2, and I was very angry at them.
Oh, for worst? Yeah, maybe.
That's an insane choice.
That is, we've had some insane choices. I don't know how you feel about Back to the Future 2, but someone's picked that as their worst sequel ever.
You're right. Phil DeSemlin picked Home Alone 2 as his worst.
Never seen a Back to the Future? Well, okay, I'm going to make a note of that. Okay. Never seen that.
I think I got old enough, having not watched films, that every time I spoke to anyone all the conversation was, how have you not seen that?
Yeah.
That I thought, well, this could be my personality. That'd be fun.
I'm trying,
and it's not.
And I'm trying not to be the guy that judges people like that anymore. I'm trying to be a real adult. But Back to the Future.
It's hard to be an adult sometimes, though.
I know, yeah. That's what my wife says to me as well.
Like, anytime I get in a car, I'm like, I also use the roads. Like, everyone's trying their best. And then as soon as I get in the car, I'm like, everyone deserves to die.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
This is true.
And mostly me.
So, how old were you when you first saw Home Alone 2?
No idea. No idea at all. I think I was in my teens. And I think...
Oh, okay.
I don't really have like a distinct memory of watching it for the first time, either Home Alone 1 or 2.
Right.
But I have had a real like rediscovery of like, you know, the first sort of couple of times, like in your early 20s when you first like away for the Christmas like build up, away from family. And I was like, you could just watch Christmas films and put like Baileys in your hot chocolates and no one will stop you. It's now become a thing that I always watch Home Alone. I don't remember when I rediscovered watching them. It might maybe like 5 years ago, just after the pandemic. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the first time, I have no recollection of. I feel like Home Alone's always been there for me. You know,
that's like a parent.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be funny if I was like I got into it in 2016 because I'm a big Trump guy and just went through his back catalogue.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting he's in that one. Do you think the second one's better than the first one? Let's start there.
I don't know. I don't think it is.
Okay.
Good. That's the right answer.
I think that. To be honest, though, I think they're equal level pegging. Because Home Alone 1 is my favourite movie. Not just Christmas movie. I think it is the best film ever made. That's an unironic, not trying to be funny. I think it's a perfect movie.
Will, I love you.
You and my son.
These are great.
Absolutely agree.
The idea that you do that, it's so successful, and everyone's like, they are going to hoof this over the bar. There's no way they can score again. There's no way. And the fact they explain him getting lost in a believable way again. The fact that it feels like its own movie, but it's still true to the original. It's funny. Like, I just can't, I can't believe they did it so well.
Twice. With the same characters, with the same bad guys.
Yeah.
As well.
And it doesn't feel too shoehorned that the lads, it doesn't even feel shoehorned that the lads are there.
No.
Great stuff.
I still think the best thing in it is Tim Curry.
Yes.
So good.
Like,
so good.
I mean, it hits the same beats
really good.
Completely, doesn't it? It does this videotape thing again with the pizza man from the first one, Tim Curry in the second one.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to New York and just wandered around? Have you booked yourself into the hotel like some people have on our podcast?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. You've done it?
No, I haven't done it. But we had someone do it.
Who did it?
I think it was Chris Scroll did it.
Oh, what a great name as well.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the hotel, though.
I stay there every year anyway. Just, you know, I'm a Sebag-Montefiore. I stay there whenever I go to New York.
Yeah.
I've been to New York once
try
when I
and
was
find
14.
the pigeon lady.
Yeah. The pigeon lady, that is, if you're going to talk about the cons of the movie, that is a strange one.
Well, yeah, but they needed that old man person from the first one. It's literally the same
the
film.
old man with a shovel, isn't it?
But better.
So the hotel's the Plaza, right? The Plaza Hotel, I think it is.
That sounds
which is like Central Park Hotel, isn't it? It's like famous Central Park Hotel.
Yeah, that's the one.
I've just got in my head the way Tim Curry says pizza. And that's...
A cheese pizza.
It's just, it's amazing. I think it services the fans as well, but you could watch it as a standalone movie, which I think I potentially saw Home Alone 2 before I saw Home Alone 1.
Right.
Nice.
And I just think you watch Home Alone and you're like, oh, I want a second. And I do remember seeing Home Alone 2 for the first time because I was with my mum, where most of my fond memories of watching stuff were with my mum on our living room sofa. We used to watch Desperate Housewives together every Wednesday and then every Thursday when it moved to a Thursday, and I loved the Herbal Essences adverts. We were watching it and Kevin's like praying by the big tree, being like, please let my mum find me. I promise I'll be good. And then his mum arrives and Kevin goes, whoa, that was fast. I remember asking my mum what that meant. And potentially that's why I became Christian for 3 years when I was 17.
Oh my God.
That's a whole other thing.
So you see a lot of people watch Home Alone 2 and 1 when they're in their probably preteens. And they're like, it wouldn't be amazing to be home alone without your parents, and you have all that freedom or whatever, and you actually kind of slightly wish it a little bit. You know it'll be bad, but you'll have fun. Like you said, you'll eat ice cream anytime you want and stuff like that. But you picked it up in your late teens. Incredible.
Yeah. I think I was already like, I miss being a kid. I was immediately like, how is that over?
Because the rest of us,
I love playing.
We tried to relate more with Kevin, but maybe you were more of a buzz man.
No, I was all about Fuller. I was wetting the bed all over the shop, you know. Drinking drinks too big for myself.
Yeah.
I've just found out, Dave, you really need to go to New York, mate, and stay in the Plaza Hotel. Right. They offer a Home Alone 2 package, which includes a limo tour of the locations, a large cheese pizza, and a Home Alone sundae, which is like a massive pile of ice cream like he has in the film.
Amazing.
The thing I mostly want from that film is the jar of cookies, for some reason, that are in the fridge.
Oh.
I just thought, I've never been in a hotel room with a fridge like that. And I always thought that was cool.
A proper sweet.
Do you think the damage he does on the bad guys is better than the first one? The pranks, the traps?
No, I don't think that's quite as good.
Okay.
I think, like, I just don't think the burning, the head burning and the bowling balls coming down, unreal, of the first one. Second one, I guess because it's a similar setup. I love that the family are away and the house is being done up. Yeah. It's like he'll go to his aunt and uncle's. He's got family in New York, and then all of the problems are solved so well. What are the main ones in Home Alone 2?
I piss myself every year with the bricks. I just think, Daniel Stern's physical acting when he gets hit with a brick makes me laugh uncontrollably. Doesn't matter how many times I watch it. I just laughed at
the memory of it. Unbelievable.
Howie, just, that bit. There's the bit when he falls down the big hole. He's like, looks up and he's like, so good. Wow, that's a big hole.
Yeah.
Is there a bit where he steps on a nail? Like a nail goes all the way through his foot or something?
That's the first one, I think.
Is that the first one, is it?
What is the one with the tool chest? Is that the second one? What's that sound coming down the stairs?
Yeah, that's the second one. That's got to be the second one.
Their noses are like that. That's the sound.
No, that's the first one. Because the tarantula's outside. It's in the nice house rather than the... Do you know what? We're just going to have to go back and rewatch them.
We're just going to talk about
Christmas to us.
Home Alone 1 and 2 are practically the same film. They're like Godfather Part 1 and 2.
Pretty much.
At this point, I imagine.
Haven't seen them.
You're like me before we started this podcast. I hadn't seen any sequels before we started doing this podcast.
Yeah. And do you know what? It's fine. I don't need to watch them.
No, you don't.
I think what I had a bit of a difficult experience, guys. Basically, I never watched Anchorman. I'd never watched it, and it's all anyone spoke about when we were teenagers. And I thought all of my friends growing up were really funny. I thought they were all really smart. They were coming up with these great nicknames. My friend Matt used to call himself Tits McGee. I was like, this Matt is funny. Everyone was like, it works 100% of the time, 8% of the time, whatever. Everyone's making the jokes. Yeah. And then I watched the movie, and I was like 23, and I was like, I've heard literally every line of this movie before.
Yeah,
and I was,
that's the problem, isn't it?
It was like, I don't know, it was like eating a meal, is delicious, but you got no taste buds. I was like, there's just no point me doing this.
No.
Yeah, I completely see that. And then that's ruined movies forever.
Yeah, I was like, well, I could just hear about all the movies. I know The Godfather. There's an offer you can't refuse. Oh, he's on his daughter's wedding day. Oh, there's a horse in your bed and you got some oranges. Someone's going to die.
Yeah. I think you've done it. You've done it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to watch it. It's fine. Just watch The Simpsons. Just watch The Simpsons. Don't need to watch any movies ever again.
Yeah.
Also, knowing you
it's all in there.
Now, you'll probably just go straight to Godfather Part 3 and be like, that was rubbish.
Yeah. This doesn't make any sense.
Can't see why everyone's saying it's so good. That's pants.
But why is it set in Sicily? I don't understand.
Man, it's a rubbish movie.
See, that's good knowledge, right? That's crazy knowledge. Having not seen it.
Do you know anything about The Godfather Part 3?
Set in Sicily.
No, that's 2.
Oh, shittily. Fuck. No, I guess I don't. The first one, Don Corleone, all the stuff's happening. Does he die in the second one or the first one?
He dies in
the
first one.
First one, yeah. And then the second one is sort of a prequel and a sequel.
It's got De Niro and Pacino in it. And they never meet, but they're both very good in it. But does the length of a movie put you off?
Depends on the movie, I suppose. I think that the length of anything puts me off now because my brain's been warped by social media.
Yeah.
So if I see the length of anything, if I see a 3-minute video, I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't have a whole week, you know?
No.
But no, generally it depends on the movie. But yeah, if you see a 3-hour runtime, you're like, this better be good. It would put me off.
Yeah, because Wicked was like 2 hours, 47 minutes or whatever. What about the Avatars? Have you seen them?
Oh yeah, I saw the first one of them. That was pretty good.
This is amazing.
That's all I have with that one. I remember at university seeing, it was when the Batman Begins. Which one? The Batman Rises. Dark Knight Gets Up. What's it called?
Dark Knight Rises. Dark Knight Rises.
So I'd never seen the previous Batman films.
This is what I'm talking about, Will.
Right? And no, you'll like this, Dave. This is a nice one. Stuff. I hung out with a bunch of, I'm going to include myself in this, a bunch of dweeby losers. You're
looking at yourself.
Safe space, guys. And they were like, "Oh my god, you've got to have seen
it's me.
Batman films."
Yeah, it's me.
Because we were all going to go see Batman Begins.
Right.
No, the Rising
Dark Knight
one.
Rises, yeah.
The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. We were going to go see
one.
that.
Yeah.
So they'd all been waiting years and years for this film. And I sort of speed-runned it by not caring up until that week, watching the 2 movies that week and then going to see it and was like, well, that was a satisfying 3 days for me.
Did you like Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah, it was good. That Bane was funny. He broke his back. Yeah, that's fun. Is that the film where it has the Michael Caine saying never, weirdly? He goes, you never gave up on me. And he goes, never. And
Stuart Laws,
you had Stuart Laws on, who does a show of just, it's so funny.
Yeah, I've seen clips of him do it. Just, no. One more time.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that is right up my street. I love that. I'd rather watch Stuart Laws do that than watch the Godfather films.
I think I would as well, to be honest now.
Yeah.
at this point. It makes me laugh because also Wicked's like, I just said Wicked's 3 hours long, and the Avatars, but the Home Alones are is that doable?
They're nice and short,
about 2 hours long, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to tell you how long they are, but I think they're well paced and
literally, Home Alone 2, it says on IMDb, is 2 hours bang on.
And then Home Alone 3 is 3 hours, Home Alone 4 is 4 hours. Yeah.
Do you try and watch them every year, Christmas-wise?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's the sort of, there are a couple of Christmas traditions that I have, watching Home Alone is one of them. And one year, I wanted to watch all Home Alones, but I then watched a film that we will talk about later that put me off ever doing that.
I don't blame you. Do you do them back to back? Is it like in one sitting or over 2 days, or do you try and separate them?
A couple of days, yeah. And sometimes I'll just chuck it on in the background. My favourite thing that I do miss, and this is going to edge into the territory of like, back in my day, what's happened to our country, you know? But I do miss the like terrestrial TV or cable, whatever. I don't know why I said terrestrial. I just got excited, but I don't really know what terrestrial means.
Just like,
I guess Earth,
BBC
right?
One,
Earth TV,
not satellite TV.
ITV Channel 4, I guess.
All TV, because terrestrial TV implies the existence of extraterrestrial TV. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. I miss back in my day when brain was brain and men were men. I loved it when you go and you just got the TV on and you're like, to see what's on the Christmas movies channel, and you just catch like half an hour of Home Alone 2.
Yeah,
I love that. That's so good.
Yeah,
I would never be unhappy to have Home Alone 1 or 2 on, regardless of the time of year.
We touched upon it earlier when people say something negative about Home Alone 2, but was your wife into Home Alone as much as you were in that movie, like at Christmas times? And did she?
Yeah. I don't know if her family watched it a lot. She's Irish, and they used to watch I Love Lucy a lot. And they used to watch lots of gangster movies, like My Cousin Vinny. Is that a film?
It is a film.
That's a film, yeah.
Yeah. So she loved all that stuff. And then, we're both big into Christmas films. And we watched that, is it Jingle All the Way? The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Yes.
A dreadful, unapologetic piece of shit that film is. No, wait, is it that one or is it Miracle on 34th Street, the remake? Yeah, it's both of them. He's a superhero. Arnie's a superhero.
Jingle All the Way, yeah.
That's Jingle All the Way,
That movie...
Get away from the cookie line.
Sucks.
Put the cookie down.
Put the cookie down. Yeah, that one.
Terrible.
You've seen the movie now.
Yeah, that is the movie.
That's the best bit. Yeah.
So what do you say when people say they don't like Home Alone or Home Alone 2? Do you trust them?
I've never met anyone who said they don't like it.
Okay.
I don't believe they exist. And if they do, they probably watch Andrew Tate and stuff, so I don't trust them anyway. Like if I were to do a Jordan Peterson 12 rules for life, one of them would be watch Home Alone every year.
Do you know I don't know who Jordan Peterson is? We're all being truthful on this podcast. I have no idea who that man is.
Hey, that's okay.
Who?
He's a Canadian.
Oh, I should
idiot. I'm doing air quotes. Academic.
Yeah.
He's a fucking idiot, Dave. That's who he is.
So he's not to be trusted.
No, he's one of them.
He started off doing a self-help book. There was 12 pretty decent, regular helping men. One or two of them were a bit weird, and then he just got more and more radicalized by his own audience. And now now he's actually really, really unwell. I think he's like in an induced coma or something. So perfect time to be making fun of someone. But
okay, I didn't know that.
I did, and I still made fun of him. But yeah, he now has become someone who's if he was on this podcast, he'd be like, define podcast. And you'd be like, well, that's not helpful. Well, what is help?
He's Canadian Andrew Tate.
Essentially. So he's not quite rogue. I don't know.
He's not. No, he's not as overtly horrific as Tate. He hasn't done any human trafficking that I know of. But I think he genuinely thinks he is a little bit God. I don't think he thinks he's full God, but I think he's a bit God. I think he thinks he's a bit God.
Okay.
Yeah. I first came into contact with him when I was working at Cambridge University, and he got invited to come and speak and then disinvited very quickly. And then he got very upset about that.
Yeah.
So he had all that to deal with.
It would have been quite good him going to talk and have a debate there, because they'd be like, well, none of this makes any sense. It sounds like you're saying smart things.
I think that's his superpower, is he talks and he sounds reasonable, and then you listen to the words that he says and you're like, no, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people like that in the world now, though, especially in politics.
Yeah.
They just talk and they fill gaps where they shouldn't be talking. It's mad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
We've drifted far from Home Alone 2.
Does he like Home Alone 2?
I'd say he likes them in reverse order of quality.
Probably.
I actually don't think he likes movies. There is a famous thing of him describing a music event. He goes to a gig and he's like, it was incredible. They were playing music and people were watching. And it's like, everybody knows what music is, man. So I feel like he'd be like, this movie, it didn't really happen, but there were people acting as if it was happening and it exists beyond time.
It's such a good impression as well.
I have no idea.
That's so funny, Dave.
I just think you're having a breakdown.
We could have really screwed with Dave there and been like, yeah, Jordan Peterson, it sounds like this, and he's like, oh my God, the 12 rules for life. You always got to pay a cat and punch a lady. Yeah.
Okay, I've got to bring this back now. What is your best bit of Home Alone 2? And that'd be my final question on Home Alone 2. What's your...
Oh, the Trump cameo. That's mental. It's so mental that Donald Trump is who he is then and is who he is now. That's crazy. It's such a weird artifact of this time when Trump was just this weird dude that everyone saw and knew, not really, just a creepy millionaire.
But also very Trump, right? Yes, you can film in my hotel, but I need to be in the movie. I
think that's probably...
I need my ego stroked.
Probably because the first one was so massive. Macaulay Culkin got paid $4.5 million to be in that movie as a 10-year-old.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
But then his parents...
He didn't get any of it,
his parents probably took all the money.
His dad took it all.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's a bad guy.
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
This episode is brought to you by McAfee. I found this great place to stay this weekend.
Click on the link and book it.
Oh, wow. McAfee alerted me that this site is fake and even blocked it.
Cyber criminals create fake sites to steal your passwords and financial data. McAfee identifies and blocks these sites to keep you safer online so you can book your trip without worry. Learn more at McAfee.com/online protection.
The McDonald's snack wrap is back. You brought it back. Ranch snack wrap. Spicy snack wrap. You broke the internet for a snack. Snack wrap is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. One of these little questions. So this is not the worst one yet. I don't know where we're going to go with this one. Will, what has been your most disappointing sequel? So it's one you were looking forward to, and then you came out and it wasn't very good. So it doesn't even have to be bad. For example, lots of people do pick Dark Knight Rises in this.
Oh, okay.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't disappointed in that at all because I'd only waited 2 days for it, so it was fine. I don't know if this counts.
We'll roll with it.
Because it's not really, it's sort of a prequel.
That's fine. That counts.
But I don't think, well, okay, it's a tie between Quantum of Solace and The Hobbit. The entire Hobbit series.
Very valid, yeah.
Because I think, like, I tried to read the Lord of the Rings books several times and I've never got past halfway through the second one because it's dense. There's so much singing. It's kind of annoying.
There's a lot of singing.
Like, and I it's too high fantasy for me. I can't get through it. I need something. I need my fantasy pre-chewed and spat into my mouth. I'm a bird in this situation. Okay. I hope that you got that. Yeah. But I absolutely adored The Hobbit. I loved The Hobbit. I think my uncle gave me the book because he was a big nerdy dweeb as well. Gave me the book when I was a kid. I loved that book. I thought it was amazing. I loved everything The Hobbit. I played the Hobbit video game on Xbox. Thought it was incredible. So I was like, this movie's gonna be dope. And it was astoundingly bad.
Yeah.
Like, if you put Billy Connolly in something, I'm going to like it. And I barely even knew he was in this.
Oh, so you're talking about the third one? The fight.
I'm talking about the whole trilogy because I
again, it surprised me. We went straight to the last one here, and you didn't watch the first two.
Imagine.
I was like, hey, someone's picked that before for the Battle of Five Armies as their worst sequel, so it wouldn't remind me.
Oh, well, the final, the third movie is the worst one because in the book, Bilbo just gets knocked out, right, and then wakes up. Like that's the whole third movie.
Yeah.
So are you a Lord of the Rings fan, movie-wise?
Yeah, I really liked the Lord of the Rings. I thought they were great. I'm not like a marathoner, and I think I can cosplay really well as someone who's a real nerd with Lord of the Rings because like I had Lord of the Rings Risk. Like I can get away with talking about like the Silmarillion and being like, oh, you know, Gandalf is different when he's the grey and the white. I've undermined my own point there because I sounded like an idiot then. But
I thought when you said you can cosplay really well that you dress up as
that's where I thought you went with as well,
which would have been great because what you can't see from here is that Dave is 5'5". He's quite a small man. I'm 6'6", so we're quite funny together. But for his stag do, he was dressed as a hobbit. And everyone else dressed as wizards.
Incredible.
So Lord of the Rings cosplay for
I looked
Dave Stag do
normal compared to everyone else, basically.
You really did. You just looked like you
had a waistcoat on and a cape
from the country.
I cosplay as a Lord of the Rings fan. So I look like someone. People will be like, "Oh, this guy's a bit of a nerd." Like I played D&D. You know, I know about Lord of the Rings, but I don't. I only know. I have like a passing knowledge. I'll be like, Tom Bombadil's cut from the movies, and everyone's like, this guy.
This is the guy. But even you can tell there's a huge quality difference between that trilogy and the Hobbit trilogy.
Yeah. In the same way, like eating a sausage roll or like drinking toilet water is different. Yeah. One of them's nourishing and one of them's going to make you sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I could not believe that movie. Like the only thing that I think they did well was that they added in, because in the books they're just like, we want our gold. Where's our treasure? And I loved that they made it about finding their home. I liked that. Loved that in the second one they were like, there's not enough women in this universe, so we'll add in Evangeline Lilly, and all she'll do is fall in love and chase a man. Good stuff.
But not just any man. It was a dwarf, but they decided not to put any prosthetics on that dwarf. They just made him look like Aidan Turner, who is a good-looking man in the first place.
Sexy man.
Yeah.
Very sexy.
We can't cover that sexiness.
And I listened to some of your episodes before, and you guys talk about, you're very positive and you always find the good in stuff. And like, I'm not very good at being like, fuck this, I hate that. Because like, it's hard to make movies. And like, I don't like being negative. But that film was so egregious that I'm just like, the GoPro barrel sequence.
Yes.
Is one of the
that gets brought up a lot.
strangest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's just like you're watching a YouTube video and then a Hollywood movie, and then a YouTube video, and then a Hollywood movie.
It's a weird thing, because I remember seeing The Hobbit the first time round. I went to a special screening in London, the media industry or whatever, and they played it. They did it. I don't know if you remember. They released it in 48 frames per second, so they made it look even more realistic.
Right.
And you could feel the air being sucked out of that room during that movie. It was going so badly, because I think everyone thought it was going to be like Lord of the Rings. Peter Jackson was back. Even the trailers looked pretty good. I mean, they teased Gollum, that bit of the ring and stuff. And you could just put, by the end of it.
Oh, that scene was amazing.
Yes.
I loved that scene. But I was like, how have you done that so well?
Yeah.
And then it ends with an Ed Sheeran song. What's happening?
I like that song. I've got that on my playlist.
It's a great song. I like Ed Sheeran, but it's incongruous. His voice feels modern and contemporary. It's impossible not to hear Ed Sheeran when you hear Ed Sheeran. You're just like, bibbidi bop bop bop, Ed Sheeran. That's Ed Sheeran. Yeah. So for the end, Martin Freeman of the first one to be like, what have we... Also...
we started saying
like they release the dragon and Dale gets attacked. Is it Dale?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Martin Freeman's looking out as this dragon starts attacking the town, and it pulls in on his face. He's such a good actor. You can see all the pain in his face. And then he says, what have we done? Because apparently we're idiots and we don't know what a pained face feels. So we need a line to say that. And then Ed Sheeran plays and you're like, I see fire.
I see fire.
I see so much fire.
You know what is good about the last film now? Billy Boyd does the song, The Long Goodbye. And he plays Pippin from Lord of the Rings. And I love that song as well.
See, Dave doesn't cosplay as a Lord of the Rings nerd. He actually is
Not
one.
completely, not heavy. But I did, when you say you bought Lord of the Rings Risk, I bought Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit one year, and no one's ever played it with me. It's still...
I'll play it with you, Dave.
I think it's still in the cupboard. Like, no one's ever played it. I was like, brought it home.
What the hell?
I don't know. None of my friends are big dweebs like me. Like,
I'll play it with you, Dave.
I'm trying to get out. It's me.
I'm right here.
I'll lose, but I'll play it with you.
Cancel the podcast.
Yeah.
Let's play it right now.
To be fair, I made my wife watch Lord of the Rings, because it is a big deal for me, Lord of the Rings. And I'm that loser that everyone hates. And she did like them. And then I showed the Hobbits, and she's like, they're not as good. I was like, no, they're not. They're really not.
No.
But it's so funny when you have the source material that is so good, and you've got people who are... Because wasn't there a load of issues with production or something? Because it's just so weird. And it should have been one movie, right? It should have just been one movie.
How geeky do you want me to be?
I want you to be like so geeky you feel embarrassed about it.
Okay.
Later.
Well, Ian Nathan, who we've had on this podcast, wrote a brilliant book about it. He's like best friends with Peter Jackson. It was meant to be one film. Guillermo del Toro was meant to do it, and Peter Jackson was meant to produce, and then the studio got involved and they turned it into two films, still with Del Toro. And he's like, I don't really want to do two films, but it'd be fine. And then eventually he dropped out, and I think they were going to give it to someone else, and it was either Peter Jackson makes a trilogy or someone else works in his sandbox. So I think it feels like a very unloved trilogy.
No one really wanted to make it other than the studio,
for
essentially.
Money. I don't think Peter Jackson would want to make it if he didn't get forced to be made it.
Yeah. I bet said that just so they got Peter Jackson to make it. They're like, if you don't make it, we're going to give it to McG.
Yeah. There's a reason why he hasn't made a big movie since the Five Armies. I mean, he's done documentaries, the Beatles stuff, the war ones, but not actual anything cinematic, which is disappointing.
I always get really distracted when you say the name McG, because my best mate from home is called Matt McGoldrick, and we always call them the McGs.
Oh, wow.
So anytime you badmouth McG, I'm like, you leave Matt alone. And they're like, oh no, it's fine. It's okay.
Matt sounds great.
I would let your mate make movies over McG.
Yeah, I'd prefer him to direct movies than McG.
Especially a Terminator movie.
I actually saw The Hobbit for the first time with Matt McG. We used to live in North London. I still do. Who am I kidding? We used to live in a place called Hornsey.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a house party, and we were so hungover. And about 5 p.m, we were like, let's go to the cinema. We'll go watch The Hobbit. And I've never been more angry and hungover.
I thought you were going to have a house party and put it on. I thought that's where that was going for a second.
No, the house party was taken over by one boy who came to the party who cried for the whole night because his grandma had just passed away.
Oh,
and he did that thing. You know when you're sad and you cry at a party. where would you go to do the crying, lads? Where would you go?
I would go home, maybe.
Yeah.
It's a good theory.
Family
not what he
Fortunes.
chose.
Let's see if it's up there.
He chose the living room next to the music.
Oh no!
And everyone kept sitting down and like chatting to him and being like, "Listen, man, it's all going to be okay. Like, we're here for you, whatever." It's a very nice group of people. By the end of it, my friend Simon was like, "Right, I'm going to talk to him." Simon's, very good with this kind of thing. Has been to a lot of therapy. He knows how to talk to people. Great. He sits down. He's like, "Listen, mate, I lost my grandparents too," and the guy crying just went, "That's so sad," and doubled down. And I honestly would rather watch that than watch The Hobbit ever again.
Okay, yeah. What about the Quantum of Solace you also mentioned? Are you a Bond fan?
Oh, I never really I remember seeing The World Is Not Enough in the cinema.
Right.
I thought that was really cool. I really liked The Invisible Car. Was that Die Another Day? The Invisible Car.
No, that's The World Is Not Enough. No, it's not enough. Sorry, I'm thinking about the other
day, yeah.
car. Keep going.
Yeah.
Right, I'm wrong.
So I loved both of them. I really enjoyed them. And then I watched some of the older ones and I was like, this isn't as good. But I played a lot of 007 Nightfire on the Xbox.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Okay.
I think one of my greatest skills in life was Nightfire. I was so good at Nightfire. Oh, man. And the least transferable skill in the world. I was so good at it. And I only really got into James Bond with Daniel Craig. I loved that. I loved Casino Royale. I thought it was amazing. Yeah. I loved the parkour at the beginning. I used to do a bit of parkour. Don't you worry about that, lads. And I was so excited for the Quantum of Disappointment, and it was so bad. It just didn't make any sense. And I think afterwards I learned that it was half written during the writers' strike.
Yes. Daniel Craig was writing his own lines.
Yeah, his little old scab. Support the writers, Danny. Little scab. Not only crossing the picket line, writing like, then this happens, and then the water gets taken away, la 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 la. You're done, Danny.
He's definitely not a writer.
Yeah. Again, it feels like a very unloved movie. Who was a director of that one? Because it wasn't Mendes or anything. Was it Mark Forrester? What's his name? The guy who does The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. Something like that.
Yeah, I think Quantum of Solace is more disappointing, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm trying to actually remember.
I think it's more depressing, in a way.
I think it's Rich's worst ever Bond film.
It is.
He doesn't like Bond films.
Even the song is bad. Like, the song is...
What is the song?
Is it the Jack White one?
It's the White Stripes. Yeah, it's Jack White.
Oh, God, yeah.
Alicia Keys. And it sounds like somebody taking out the bins. Like, it's just a load of clattering. It's terrible.
I mean, it is, to be honest, it is staggering that any movie is good.
Yes.
Because it's so hard to make
anything,
movies.
To be honest.
I don't know if you guys have worked on or been on film sets much, but like being on a TV set, like a TV set as an actor, there's so much shit happening just for like a small role in something. There are so many things happening. The fact that it all comes together is a miracle.
Yeah, this is true. I've been in a few TV sets, but never like a movie.
I've never done a movie.
I don't know about you, Dave. If you've
never done a movie,
but you've done lots of TV.
I've done lots of post-production. Even I'm amazed at that point that things are getting made.
God, yeah.
Will, what is your worst ever sequel?
Home Sweet Home Alone.
This is a good choice because this movie is awful.
I'd rather watch The Hobbit on repeat for the rest of my life than watch that movie again.
Yeah.
I tried to watch it a little bit earlier because I was like, I should know a bit more about this because the lad's very in depth. You know, they'll ask a lot of questions about the films. But I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. It's not fair to me. I haven't done anything wrong. I don't have to watch this film.
I've never thought of it like that to anyone. I haven't done anything wrong. I don't deserve to watch this again. Well, I watched it again.
I did not watch it
watched
again.
it.
Dave, I'm so sorry.
It's December. It was nearly December. I thought it was Christmas. And it makes me physically angry. Like how just the choices they made, how they can even connect it to Home Alone makes me angry as well. Getting Buzz in there. Have you ever met Aisling B?
Yes, I have met Aisling B.
Have you ever just asked, why didn't you use your beautiful Irish accent?
No. I haven't seen her since then, actually. I haven't seen her post me seeing that film.
Yeah.
But I mean, she does... I think this is something that happens a lot when actors who we know very well do accents that are distinctly different. It's very hard to discern like their vocal patterns and what is a technically good accent and all that stuff. Because I think she absolutely nails it. But English people, when they're with Americans in movies, are immediately unlikable unless they have a regional accent.
Yes.
It just always sounds clunky and terrible. And I think that's half the reason that the kid is unlikable.
Yes.
It's because everyone's like, what are we doing for Christmas? And then he's like, I don't know. And you're like, the Empire, get away.
He is very unlikable.
It's because we're always the baddies.
Yeah.
But in this case, the little kid is the baddie, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's a dick. Like, it's not like Kevin's defending his house from burglars. This kid just wants to fuck people up. Like,
it's really funny because you did a really good review of this film. The listeners can go back. I'll plug your episode for you, lads. It was really because you don't feel any they've made the decision to try and be clever and make the people doing the breaking and entering sympathetic, which means that all the pain you're just like, well, this doesn't feel good.
Yeah,
everyone's struggling.
No.
And
they're already down, struggling financially and stuff, and then they're surrounded by horrible, annoying people as well. Like every character in this movie, apart from the burglars, are awful human beings. They really are. Even the brother-in-law character, you're like, what the fuck are you doing in here? It's also a waste of a great cast in a lot of ways. There's a lot of
it is. I was just thinking that it's a funny cast, and no one is funny.
I think they all come across like they don't know what they're doing, and it's so like Keenan is in it.
Yep.
Aisling's in it. Pete Holmes, Rob Delaney, Jim Rash. Jim Rash is in it. What he did to poor lovely Jim Rash.
Andy Daly, who's the one that I thought was like, how are you in this movie? And he's from Saturday Night Live. Why have I forgotten his name?
Chris
Parnell rocks up from one scene and one scene over. And I'm like, I worked out how they got all those people in it though. It's because it's written by Mikey Day.
Is it?
It was written?
Yeah, he was a co-writer by Mikey Day, who's an SNL person. So I was like, oh, that's how we've got all these people in it. Were you expecting it to be good, Will?
I was hoping. But I was like, when you go into watching Home Alone 2, when you think about the pressure of like landing that plane, the idea of doing a sequel that is set that this you've got to be so careful. Like the explaining away of everything, how you can't get like explaining smartphones out of movies like this or horror movies is so difficult.
Yeah.
Like it's so tricky. And I just can't believe that it wasn't even that stuff they messed up. It was like everyone in the film speaks like a 35-year-old white screenwriter. Everybody has that voice. And it's like, this is so frustrating.
Yeah. Because it's not one you're going to rewatch every Christmas, is it?
Well, it has become a bit of a tradition of me coming on podcasts to complain about it. But other than that, no. I'd only watch it again. No, I don't think I could watch the whole thing again. I really don't think I could.
Yeah.
Because I did try today.
No. I did think about it. I did say to Dave that I was going to watch it, and then I haven't.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I just don't need to.
I think there are some films that are bad, but you're like, it's a bit of fun. Like
I love those films.
Like who cares? It's great crack. But this is like, It's unwatchable. It's genuinely unwatchable.
Who's is the director? Is it Dan Mazer, the director?
I believe so. Yeah.
The Borat. He's the Borat guy, right?
The Borat guy.
And Ali G. Like he did those with. Yeah, because but he's not done good. I don't think he's done anything since this one.
He probably just wants a break from it. Have you? We're going to have to talk about the other Home Alones. Have you ever gone 3, 4, or 5, which is Holiday Heist?
I've definitely watched one of them and was like, nah. I watched one when I was quite young, like in my early teens.
I bet that was 3.
When it first came out. It must have been 3. Because different kid, right?
Different kid, and it's not connected to the McAllisters.
Yeah.
But I was just reading about Home Alone 4, which is the McAllisters. It was released in 2002, and Kevin McAllister is still a young boy, so 10 years after what was happening in Home Alone 2, and the parents are getting a divorce, and the dad's rocking up with a new Russian girlfriend, and Marv is played by a different character, and he's got his mum's in it. It was a straight-to-TV kind of movie.
Yeah,
but I was just reading, I was like, I can't believe they've made a sequel with the McAllisters in it, and then
but all played by different
people.
Okay.
Yeah, you just got to be like, okay, we'll do a different family. If we can't get the cast on board, let's not.
Is that why you were a little bit excited about this one, because it had Buzz in it?
I didn't actually know it had Buzz in it. And I think it's quite rare that someone who doesn't like sports swears at the TV. But I think when that happened, I went, oh, fuck off. Because you have the foreshadowing of like the security system.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, cute. McAllister home security. That's a lovely nod. Leave it there. Don't bring Buzz in for no reason.
Yes.
No reason that Buzz is there.
Who's on the phone to Kevin, potentially?
Oh, it's so embarrassing.
Oh, no, he's not on the phone. He's not on the phone to Kevin. He talks about how every year Kevin pranks him, that he always says there's a certain family that are not there and the kid's home alone. And he thinks it's a wind-up, and that's why he doesn't go, because he's been once, and Ellie Kemper's character talks him around and says it's nothing, basically.
Right, okay.
God.
Yeah, it made me pretty sick. There's certain bits that make me sick, and the bit makes me really... You won't remember it. You know the line, you want to give up or you're thirsty for more, or whatever it is, he does it. Kevin does the first one. Well, in this one, the little kid says it off camera, and it's like he's shouting at it. So it's like it's coming from over there somewhere, and that made me want to punch the screen. And then there's also the bit when they redo the machine gun bit and they make it like a sci-fi film in it.
God, yeah.
I love that you told this movie to fuck off. I think it's brilliant. I think more people need to tell movies to fuck off.
Yeah. It's like people go, come on, no, at the TV when they're watching sports. Why can't we?
Oh,
it's like when you're like, when people are like, sports is so stupid. And I'm like, yeah, people get, it's so involved in sports. And then I watched the season finale of The Traitors, and I was like, Nick Mullen,
me too.
what have you done?
Yeah, me too.
So I was like, it's just, we're all the same.
I was like, he had the answers, damn it.
Yeah.
Listen to Joe.
My favourite moment in the Home Sweet Home Alone is at the start, when, to establish that one of the girls is his sister, she goes, "Ooh, gross, I'm your sister." What amazingly written exposition.
Yeah. There's no replacement of like there's like a John Candy like scene somewhere where Ashley B's on a plane and this guy keeps looking at her screen kind of thing. And some reason that made me angry as well. And then she couldn't get flights. She's coming back from Tokyo. The thing that's Ellie Kemper and Rob Delaney aren't bad in it.
No one's bad. They just look silly because the story is so poorly put together. And they cut away from all the slapstick. They cut away from the money shot, you know?
Yeah.
Can you imagine being the stunt double on that movie, like getting bruised and getting like breaking bones potentially, and then watching it and being like, "What was the point in that?"
I don't know. So have you not watched it since that one time? How many times?
I think I've watched it 2.25 times now.
So you were checking that. Maybe let's see if my first judgment was right.
Yeah, and I think I was trying to write some stand-up about it, but there's only so much, and thank you for bearing with us, listener, that one can listen to a man shouting at how bad a film is.
We'll keep going. Because
we have not reached that yet.
No.
There's a bit at the end of the film when they all become friends. How do we feel about that?
Yeah, I see what they're trying to do. I think it's a fine attempt, but it's like...
It's like, you shot me in the face of the pool ball, though.
Yeah. You haven't earned it, though. I think that is the way you do that. If you're making the characters likable on both sides, you make it an all happy sort of Christmassy love time.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is flawed from the beginning. I don't care how it ended. It could have ended with the kid doing 9/11. I would have been like, yeah, fine. I guess that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that'd be pretty dope if it turned into a time travel terrorism movie. Pretty cool.
There is that film with just Robert Pattinson that just turns at the end. It's a 9/11 movie. Have you ever seen that?
No.
You're talking about Twilight?
No, it's not a Twilight film.
No.
It's called Remember Me. This is me.
Oh, right.
And it's a romance film. I can't remember what the film is about, but at the end, the boy and the woman have got together and they're on the phone, and he's like, "I've got to go now. I've got a meeting," and then it pulls out, and they're in one of the two towers, twin towers, not the two towers, not Lord of the Rings. You see a plane coming towards it, and that's how the film ends.
That is so funny.
God.
Is it a true story?
I don't think so.
If it's a true story, that's not funny at all. That's bleak and sad. If it's just a fictional story and they were like, should we just end it at 9/11? That's so funny.
People won't see that coming, will they?
Well, that was the whole problem, I guess.
No,
oh dear,
it's a weird film.
Oh, you just reminded me. It's shouting at movies. The final Twilight movie. I shouted at a lot. We did a live watch, didn't we, Dave, and recorded it for the podcast. I had not seen it before.
Have you seen it, Will?
No, I've never seen any of the Twilights.
Oh my God!
You don't need to. No, they're very bad.
That is a bad film. If you were writing Home Alone, would you have made the boy the good guy or the bad guy? Is he meant to be the bad guy? Are we meant to be rooting for him?
I don't think he's meant to be. I think he's meant to be a bit like precocious, but I don't think he's meant to come across as unlikable as he does come across. But from the beginning, he speaks like a sort of hardened comedy writer from the SNL scene.
Yeah.
Because the lines that have been put in his mouth, they haven't written him like a kid.
That's who's written him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that have been a studio note from the top? Were they thinking the Home Alone 1s and 2s are too violent for kids now and they wanted to tone it down somewhere?
I think there's a danger again of me becoming that right-wing character and being like, it's bloody woke nonsense of like, it all has to be nice and we have to understand people's struggles and everyone's right. But I think they were trying to do something interesting. But I think you're right what you said earlier about it being a film that doesn't seem to be made with that much love.
No, it doesn't.
I have no idea how I'd love to do just a full 20 episode investigative podcast about this film. And just interview everyone involved in it. Like, do a sort of Nuremberg trials, but of this film.
Yeah, because they must have been sold on the project somehow.
Yeah, and all really smart, funny people.
Yeah. Do you think Home Sweet Home Alone is a good name for a movie?
No. It doesn't make sense.
No, it really doesn't.
Because Home Alone... I mean, it feels reductive to explain this, but that's because the kid is left home on his own. And Home Sweet Home, that's a saying. That's nice. But Home Sweet Home alone doesn't make sense as a sentence.
No, it doesn't at all.
And it precludes you knowing that Home Alone is a franchise, which of course we do, but just call it Home Sweet Home.
I think it's one of those franchises that was dead as well. I mean, unless you can make Macaulay Culkin a child again, there's no point going again in that world at all.
Well, it's kind of serendipitous that we're recording this today, because I don't know if you saw that Macaulay Culkin just was on a podcast yesterday, and he pitched an idea for the new Home Alone.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I've not seen that.
Yeah,
what was his idea?
His pitch was that there'd be a divorced dad who's looking after the kid on his own. They have an argument and fall out, and the kid locks the dad out. and the dad has to try and get back in. I was like, yeah, great premise. The dad would be too embarrassed to say that he's locked out of their home. You know, good fun. But I can't believe that we're doing this today.
I'm not letting my son watch that. He'll get ideas.
Yeah.
I end up locked out of my house.
Well, what age did you show your son Home Alone, Rich? Out of interest.
Home Alone? I think probably about 5 or 6.
So you let him watch Jurassic Park before Home Alone?
Yes, I did. Because I'm a cool dad / wildly irresponsible.
So now your kid is terrified of dinosaurs and...
No, he wasn't terrified at all. He loved every second of it. He was like, feed more lawyers to dinosaurs. I'm loving this.
That film is scary. I rewatched that one Christmas recently and was like, it's so much scarier than I remembered it being quite fun, but wow, it's spooky.
No, it's definitely scary. Absolutely.
Gave me big nightmares. Oh, the first Jurassic Park one.
My boy loved it. And he absolutely loved Home Alone. Like, he's very into kind of pranks and stuff, and especially kids getting one over on adults.
Has he ever set any traps for you?
Right in his...
Lego? Micro Machines?
I think he knows better. No, I don't think he set me any traps yet.
Yeah, he's like, well, I would trap Rich, but Rich is too likeable a character. It wouldn't make sense. I needed that person.
Yeah, that's it.
To be fair, when Rich comes into my house, it's like a Home Alone trap because he hits his head a lot because it's made for like short people.
That is true.
Like
That's your house is not tall man friendly.
It's not at all. It's not built for tall men.
No. Do you live in a hobbit hole?
I should do.
Is that? Yeah.
No, I just live in a new build. But I think it's the lamps.
You've got very low lamp shades.
The Shire's really gone downhill since the raising of it, hasn't it? Jesus. A load of new builds in the Shire.
Have you ever been to Glastonbury? There's like a hobbit hole underground singing folky
I've
bit.
never actually been to Glastonbury.
I ended up in there and I felt quite at home once.
That's great.
It was very
stuff.
cool. I didn't think fire safety. I was very concerned because there was no like emergency exits, and it was all lit by candlelight and stuff like that. And the only way they will let you, it was a big queue to get in, and the only way they let you in earlier is if you had Class A drugs. So had to wait around for a while.
Well, just like hobbits and their pipe.
Yeah,
I suppose.
But it was cool.
Popeye's Scary Good new Freddy Fazbear Box has garlic palm tenders and cheesy bites with marinara sauce. Try it before it's too late. And see Five Nights at Freddy's 2, only in theaters. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Limited time at participating U.S. restaurants.
Okay, Chad. Today you're gonna drive the all-electric Toyota BZ.
But my electric vehicle phobia. I'm not ready, Dr. Ross.
I believe in you.
Oh my gosh. We're inside it.
Try to take deep breaths, okay?
The ventilated seats, they're touching me.
You can do this, Chad. Drive the car. How do you feel, Chad?
I feel cured. Woohoo! I'm doing it! I'm doing it!
The all-electric BZ. One drive can change your mind. Toyota. Let's go places.
The Who's down in Who Newville were making their list, but some didn't know Walmart has the best brands for their gifts.
What about toys? Do they have brands kids have been wanting all year?
Yep, Barbie, Tony's, and Lego. Gifts that will make them all cheer.
Do you mean they have all the brands I adore?
They have Nintendo, Nespresso, Apple, and more.
What about...
So the Who answered questions from friends till they were blue. Each one listened and shouted, from Walmart? Who knew? Shop gifts from top brands for everyone on your list in the Walmart app.
What sequel seems like a bad idea, but you ended up liking?
Oh.
Yeah, this is a bit of a tough one.
Sequel
This
seems
could be
like a
a lot
bad
for
idea.
you.
I end up liking. Yeah.
Have you ever been dragged along to see a sequel?
Any dates that
And you're
dragged
like,
you
"Oh,
along?
I can't be bothered.
I think I really enjoyed the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Okay.
I really liked them. I rewatched the first one the other day and I was like, I think Johnny Depp is a huge wanker. But that film's great.
That film is great.
But actually I say, The Curse of the Black Pearl. I was like, well, did I? Well, the second one's fucking, what's the second one with the, I'm a Bill Nye, talk like that. What's his name? Squid Man.
Is it Dead Man's Chest?
Yeah, Bill Nye. Yeah,
Dead Man's Chest.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't actually... I'm just saying that because I watched it recently. I'm really going to try and
The
answer your
World's
question.
End,
Right.
that's the third one.
Yeah. But I can't really remember
Stranger
them.
Tides is the fourth one.
Yeah.
Salinger's Revenge is the last one. Or something called.
Oh, Dave, how do you remember all these?
Because I don't remember
they all merge into
I don't remember
one.
what I had yesterday for like doing anything, but I can tell you certain things about movies. It's how much
So a sequel that I was like pleasantly surprised by.
Yeah.
That's sort of the... Oh God!
So for us, like we watched Smile 2 recently, and that was that was a lot better than the first one. I'm not supposed to mention that anymore, am I? Because we talk about that a lot. But
we'll talk about the Fast and Furious 5. A lot of people have given up by that point, and then come back at 5 or even 7. Our big one, what we shouldn't talk about anymore, is Puss in Boots 2, which is an incredible movie.
Surprisingly good movie.
It will change your life.
Do you know what? I loved Shrek, and Shrek 2 I thought was amazing.
Yeah, Shrek 2 is a great sequel.
I had the Shrek 2 soundtrack, and that was probably the only music I listened to for a good 2 years. Yeah. I wasn't that cool, is the sort of reveal here. Like, everyone was like, oh, Blink-182 are amazing, and, Sum 41, and Papa Roach, and what about Notorious B.I.G. and Biggie and Tupac? And I was like... And
you're like, nah, Accidentally in Love by Counting Crows, that's mine.
Yeah. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town,
But you had the Shrek album.
Yeah, I thought Shrek 2 was amazing.
Yeah, I like Shrek 2.
Yeah, Accidentally in Love, Holding Out for a Hero. That Holding Out for a Hero bit is... incredible.
That whole sequence is just cinema at the highest order.
Yeah.
Because
that's my answer.
Shrek 1 was
2.
quite
I didn't
good.
expect anything. Shrek 1, brilliant. Yeah. I'm not very good with drugs. Can't really do them very well. But I smoked some weed once and watched Shrek with my friends when I was about 28. And I just couldn't believe. I was like, guys, I think I know this film, but not on like an intellectual or emotional level. I think I know it on a spiritual level. And I was so sincerely like, I know this feels so important to me. And they were like, you're watching Shrek. And I was like, yeah, it's so important.
Yeah, did you do that with Shrek 2?
Brilliant.
No, but I think if I ever did again, I'd have to do that. But I couldn't articulate how connected to the universe via the medium of Shrek I felt.
I kind of get it, because it was kind of breakthrough at the time, but you were watching it when you're 28, so it wouldn't have been that breakthrough-ish at that point.
No, but I was really, really high.
We've all been there.
Yeah, I was eating Doritos. I kept eating Doritos because I couldn't believe how the powder felt on my mouth.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got 2 spin-offs here.
I
One, have you tried the gingerbread Doritos yet?
What the fuck are you talking about?
They are awful.
Gingerbread Doritos.
They sound awful. That's not something to eat.
God, wouldn't you love to work in a crisp, like, I'd be like, what flavour will we do today? That's great stuff.
Gingerbread. It tastes like eating cereal a little bit. We had them at work. Someone brought them in. And if they put them in the middle, and if no one wants them, they kind of leave them there. And they've been there for like 3 weeks. So everyone has one. And then it's like, that's the worst thing ever. That's a bad idea.
I did once, years ago, they did mint choc chip Pringles for Christmas.
Did they?
And I thought they would be chocolate, mint chocolate flavour, but no, they were Pringle crisps that were mint chocolate flavour, and they were disgusting.
That's like toothpaste.
We're back to potato mixed with chocolate. We've come full circle.
Yeah.
We have.
And the other spin-off is that I kind of had an evening like you there, and I would tell a joke and instantly forgot that I told a joke. And then I was going through a period when I hadn't quite accepted I was properly ginger. It's died away a little bit. And I'd be like, you're laughing at me because I'm ginger, isn't it? And eventually the guy I was in halls, and they had to take me back to my other room and hand me off to my housemates and go, here's your problem now.
Yeah.
So you thought people were laughing at you?
Yeah.
You were telling jokes and they were laughing, and you thought they were laughing at you.
I forgot I told a joke, and they just see people laughing at me. Yeah.
Yeah. I was another time. I think this is the last time I smoked weed was years ago, and I was playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, okay.
And
writing these down.
We smoked some weed, and then my short-term memory disappeared.
Yeah.
And I did exactly what you did, but I was like, they were like, roll a perception check, right? What do you want to do? And I'd be like, what do I want to do?
What do I want to do?
It's a really good question.
What are we doing?
Just trying to cold read my friends and be like, I'm not incredibly high. Have you guys heard of Shrek?
I think Dungeons and Dragons is one of those games you have to concentrate what you're doing. I've never played it.
You never played it?
Yeah, I can't believe that, because I'm a geeky guy and I probably would enjoy it.
Oh, God, yeah, you'll never do anything else.
Oh.
That's happened when I first started.
There's a Dungeons and Dragons pub in Leighton Buzzard.
Is there?
Where we live.
There?
Yeah.
I can't believe we live in a country where there's a place called Leighton Buzzard.
Yeah, and
that's
that's
not
where we
headline
live.
news every day. That's mad.
Nothing happens here.
But you live in Leighton Buzzard.
Well, he does.
Yeah. I do, yeah.
Does that make you laugh every day?
Yeah, pretty much. People call it the Buzz as well.
Oh,
there's never been a place that's less the Buzz ever.
Yeah. I live near like, Dunstable, which feels very different, more like taking a shit
that
kind
feels
of
like
It's like a place. Yeah.
Classic English name, Dunstable. Lovely. But Leighton Buzzard, I just think it's such a nice... Leighton sounds really normal, and then you just got the word Buzzard on the end of it.
It's a cool name.
I can't get over it.
Yeah. The name is more interesting than the place.
It's a market town, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a little market town.
We were trying to get someone to put a cinema there at one point. Like, I think Leighton Buzzard definitely deserves a picture house. It feels like it feels like it should have an arty-tarty kind of cinema in it, but no one has taken up our offer there. I will bring it back down. Have you ever watched the sequels to Shreks? Have you 3, 4? Are you looking forward to 5?
I'd forgotten it to 5. Yeah, I think I have watched a bunch of the Shrek sequels, and they're pretty good. Like, there's nothing crazy about them, but I was like, yeah, fine.
I think they're awful.
You think they're awful? Maybe. What's Shrek 3? Talk me through Shrek 3.
That is the one when Prince Arthur's in it, and it's got Justin Timberlake does the voice, and they call him Artie.
Absolutely lying to you. I've seen Shrek 1 and 2, and then smoked a lot of weed and forgotten. Thought there were 4.
And then 4 is what?
Is that the Rumpelstiltskin one?
And he makes a wish that certain things never happened. So him and Fiona never meet, and she turns out to be a ogre warrior. Really weird things like that.
I now worry that I'm high and I've forgotten everything because I definitely haven't seen them. I feel like you're lying to me. What an amazingly...
You shouldn't do.
It's
rubbish.
Time travel retellings are just just dangerous things. You can't be doing time travel in a series that's had no time travel to then do some time travel. It never works.
It's not a good idea.
No.
As we're finding out you're cinema watching and film watching, do you just, if you don't want to see a sequel, you just don't see it? Unlike me, who is, if I've seen the first one, I have to kind of see the second one.
Yeah, no, I'm not a completist in that sense. I'm like that. Yeah, but I also don't really watch many films, as you've learned, so I don't know if you need to respect it in any way.
I respect everyone, Will.
All your even Jordan Peterson?
Not him, apparently. But
I love that you're like, apparently, I don't know.
I have no idea who he is. I could not give a shit. I know, he's a bad dude.
Yeah, he's not a good dude.
That's not a good dude. Okay, we'll go on to the next question now, which is the last one. What is your dream sequel?
I want another sequel to Home Alone.
There we go.
He's
ready to be hurt again.
Yeah, God. I'm just wandering into places being like, can we try again? No. We didn't even talk about the fucking turtle doves in Home Alone 2.
Hey, we haven't even talked about that. I've got this hat from 1992.
What the hell? A Home Alone hat?
Yeah, I got it. It was from I had this in the VHS in the box set when I bought it in Woolworths. And it's still pretty good nick, and I still try and wear it, but it is for like a 10-year-old boy's head, so it doesn't really fit.
That's great.
But it sits on the shelf back then. It's still pretty good. But anyway,
that's really cool. But yeah, sorry, I just forgotten about the turtle doves, and when he throws the brick through the window, and he knows that he shouldn't, but he's doing the right thing.
That is what is missing in Home Sweet Home Alone. There's none of that.
Yeah,
really,
because there's real risk in the Home Alone movies. And it doesn't feel like Kevin's really... Yeah,
there's a bigger picture there that's not being filled in that... Anyway, your dream sequel to Home Alone. Where are we?
And
what time?
I don't know how you do it. And I'd love to workshop it with you guys, because do you do like a Die Hard sort of thing where there's a hostage situation, there's terrorists, and it's just a kid Die Hard?
I like that idea.
I mean, I like it.
I think that could be fun, because the difficulty setting it now is is how you get rid of smartphones and people just don't call the police, and it's no longer like 80s and 90s helicopter parenting. Like serial killers, it's much harder to be a serial killer now, which is the only thing that's stopping Rich and I.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, because that Macaulay Culkin pitch that I came up with today, I think is an interesting one, but I don't think there's a full movie in that.
Would you link it to the McAllister family, or do you want to try?
Yeah, I think you want Macaulay Culkin to play the dad.
Okay.
And him to be Kevin and to be like, this cannot be happening. You know?
Yeah. This can't happen to me. Jeez, of all the people.
And but how do you leave the kid at home? How do you do that? It
would have to be. They'd have to go somewhere like really remote where there's no phone signal or something, or Kevin as the dad is obsessed with like a digital detox, and so he makes everyone leave their phones at home, sort of thing, and they go off to a cabin in the woods, and then they're like, he's like, oh my god,
they could. I know it's called Home Alone, but they could go on holiday, come back, and leave the kid on holiday because they're so relaxed.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
In like
that is pretty good.
A cabin in the woods kind of thing, and he's not fighting burglars; he's fighting animals. Would that be too much fighting wolves and bears? If I'm thinking like,
I think that might be a little far.
Liam Neeson the Grey, and he's like,
Kevin's just tying little miniatures to his fingers. Why have I seen The Grey, but I haven't seen The Godfather? That's wild, isn't it?
That is wild. Or like a summer camp somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like a group of kids taken down. It's so delicate, the balance, isn't it? Because you're like, it can't be too dark. Because I was about to be, I'd be like a dodgy camp leader. But you can't be like, it's the kids versus pedos. That's not Christmassy at all, is it?
It has to be at Christmas as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it would have to be at Christmas. But they do have Christmas camps, don't they, in America?
Parents send their kids away
for
Christmas.
They have winter camps, yeah.
Is that what the Black Phone 2 is set?
Yeah, Black Phone 2 is winter camp, right?
Sorry,
No, that's good stuff. Yeah, I like the detox idea. I think that's good. Or like the family are like, oh God, how do you? Yeah. Or you set it like semi-apocalyptically, like we've been attacked by aliens and they've destroyed the satellites that link all our phones together, and the parents both work for like Homeland Security, and the babysitter who was looking after the kid has gone off to meet their boyfriend. And the kid's home alone, and it's aliens who get into the house. It's Signs meets
that's what I said. Signs meets Home Alone.
Perfect.
Brilliant.
And the way they destroy them is because the Signs aliens can't get killed by water. So of course they've invaded a planet that is 80% water. Good stuff, lads. It starts to snow, and the Kevin starts throwing snowballs at them. And it's really gruesome. It's a really horrible way of them to die, but he takes them down.
When you say Kevin, do you mean a new Kevin or Kevin McAllister?
Kevin Jr.
Kevin Jr.
Kevin Jr., okay.
So Kevin McAllister, played by Macaulay Culkin, works for Homeland Security, and his partner, the only person I could think of in my head then was Kieran Culkin as his husband, but that's messed up stuff, man. I can't be doing that. Can't make them be married to a cousin.
As Fuller, though.
Yeah. He's in one scene where he comes to the house to try and help, pisses himself and runs away. Yeah,
that would work.
That would work.
Do you think there's in a world where that, not maybe that sequel, but Macaulay Culkin eventually does do a Home Alone sequel?
I think he could, because on this podcast that he's on at the moment, he was talking about how his kids love Home Alone, and he hasn't told them that, because his kids are like 4 and 5.
That's him.
He hasn't told them that that's him.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is pretty fun, and I think there's a bit of like charm, and he's doing these tours at the moment where he goes and talks about the film. So I think within the next 10 years,
because
I reckon we'll get Home Alone.
He's kind of having a comeback a little bit, because he's in the new series of Fallout. He's playing something in that. So that's exciting. Okay. So I think he's doing more acting, because I guess he made so much money when he was 10 that he never really has to work again, and he had so many kind of personal
I think
problems.
He also had quite a bad time, didn't he?
And
he got left home alone, didn't he?
Twice. So him being the dad might work. But
who would you have as your, like, if they're not aliens, who would you have as your, like, burglars, Harry and Marv? All I can think of is like Mark Maron. I feel like Mark Maron would be a great burglar.
I feel like he'd be quite a dark and scary burglar, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you'd want like a... Yeah, because they're so good, Hank and Marv, aren't they? Also, I'm certain that their names are the other way around. I'm certain that every time I learn it, it's the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Hank should be Marv and Marv should be Hank.
Harry. Yeah.
Harry. See, I don't even know their name. I'm so high, guys. Sorry about that. Don't cut the Shrek stuff where I say about getting high, or that will feel really weird.
We're definitely leaving that in.
Who would you have? So who would you have as an actor?
For some reason, I kind of like Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson now, or even Owen Wilson with Mark Maron, because I like Stick. And I like...
Yes.
I like what they do together. For some reason, Tom Hardy dropped into my head as well.
That's a whole different ballgame.
Like he's a proper hard man who's quite horrible.
Doing a silly voice.
Oh, he'll definitely do a silly voice, yeah.
Got to do a silly voice. I think Jim Rash, who's in Community, played the Dean.
Yeah.
I think he is one of the best actors in the world. I think he's absolutely unbelievable. I think he can do no wrong. I love him. I don't know if he'd be good as... No, he'd be good as one of the guys. He's too likable, though.
He'd make it work.
He would make it work.
He's kind of one of those actors.
I just want him to be in it.
Have you seen the Scarlett Johansson film with Channing Tatum recently? It's straight to Apple. It's called Fly Me to the Moon.
No.
Jim Rash is in that, and he plays the director of the moon landing. They're redoing the moon landing just in case. And I have to say, I think he's the best thing in it.
Yeah. He's so good.
But Community's good. Do you still believe we'll get that film? It's still... They said we're going for it.
Oh, did they?
Community movie.
6 seasons in a movie, and they had a big join up in the pandemic, and then since then, they all got it. Their schedules are so mad, I imagine, and the one who keeps fucking up is Joel McHale.
I would have assumed it would be Donald Glover.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, Joel keeps non-stop working TV, so he's on set, I imagine, a lot. But Donald Glover came out the other day and said he's had a stroke or something recently, and that's why he's been away.
Jesus.
So
really,
I don't know.
Yeah.
And Alison Brie's doing great stuff in horror and stuff at the moment, so they're all busy. But Community is a great TV series. I mean, the first two series are great, and then
when Harmon was there, and then when he left, it all fell apart.
There is some mad episodes. Some of it works. There is once in a while there's some gold. Once characters start leaving.
Yeah. It's funny that the series when he leaves and there's an opening scene where it's clearly Christmas and they're prepping for a party. And then one of them goes, "Is everybody ready for the Christmas party?" And you're like, what? Like, this is treating your audience, who are the smartest sitcom audience out there at the moment, because there's nerds and autistic people who watch this film, this stuff. Yeah. And you're treating us like idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, it could happen.
Yeah, it could happen. I think that would be. I don't know. I worry that would be disappointing, because there's no way you can. How can you land that plane? I don't know.
I don't think you can. With Home Alone, the violence level, where are we ranking it? Where are we going? Because a PG is different now to what it was. What can you get?
Home Sweet Home Alone wasn't even a PG, was it?
Was it?
You.
That film, fuck that movie. It says a PG on IMDb, but
does it? Okay.
Yeah. I think it's the perfect level of violence. I think they would obviously have died several times over.
Yes.
But it's just so, because they're such bad dudes. It's so fun to see them getting beaten up, and also they're likable bad dudes. I remember, I think maybe it was Joel Morris, who's a comedy writer. Oh no, James Huntrods.
Right.
He wrote a Twitter thread before Twitter was just racism and Nazis. He wrote a thread about this idea of likable characters and whether they have to be actually you'd like them as a person, or whether they're an enjoyable character to watch, and the disparity between. He was talking about it in terms of Succession, of the characters being horrible people but incredibly likable characters. And I think Harry and Marv are a perfect example of terrible people but so likable as characters.
Yeah.
I've also realised. Have you seen Casino or Goodfellas?
No. But I have been to a casino and eaten pizza.
But Joe Pesci.
You've not seen Joe Pesci as a villain.
And I don't want to. I have seen Joe Pesci as a villain. I've seen him as a wet bandit. Thank you very much, Rich.
You know what I mean, Dave?
Yeah.
As a
career defining role.
As someone you're actually scared
he
of.
is the maddest, baddest guy.
Yeah.
I know he's very short, but he's absolutely off his rocket in most parts. Even like Raging Bull kind of thing. He's very, when he acts, he goes all in to any part. So seeing him in Home Alone, like, what is going on with my camera?
It's so funny. We've all not mentioned it and been very
really
professional.
annoying.
But you keep doing this really like dramatic zoom ins. It's like the realization at the end of a crime drama.
I don't know how it's happened.
It's funny because it's not happening all the time.
No,
just seems to be doing it to punctuate points.
Because the first thing that I've seen Joe Pesci in was Home Alone. So see him as this like funny little guy, and then you watch Goodfellas and Casino. It's actually really weird. Do you feel the same, Rich? Or?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think one of the best things about Home Alone is Joe Pesci trying not to swear. Because he just wants to say fuck all the time. So he's just going,
yeah, so good.
I also feel like Daniel Stern hasn't had the career he's kind of deserved, because some of his physical comedy in those first two movies are just outrageously good. And I think that kind of comedy is quite hard to do. Like slapstick kind of.
You'd have to bring them back for a cameo, wouldn't you, in your Home Alone 7? I'm guessing.
Yeah, totally. They'd be like mob bosses.
Yeah.
They'd be like the head of the mob, the sort of old guard.
But very bad at it.
But yeah, I guess, totally. But then I guess that's not the alien one. I do think a mob thing, like the fact that Kevin's family, you never know how they get their money. I'm certain that he's in ties with the mob somehow. Like, you know, he knows the police officers come around to chat to him. You know, this is the kind of treatment he gets. It's not out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
So maybe the McAllisters did have links to the mob, and now Macaulay Culkin's character, the kids of Harry and Marv, are going to get revenge.
Yeah. You love that. I think the house has a big part to play in those movies as well. Like, I think that house is kind of iconic.
Oh, yeah, so iconic. So
you have to squeeze that in there as well somewhere. Not like the house that's where all the events happen, but...
Well, have you seen the interior of that house now?
It's completely different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been really, like, all the 90s soul taken out of it. It's been modernised. It's really strange. But it went on sale for I think it was like $8 million or something. I can't remember.
You're not allowed to take pictures when you're on the street either. The people who own it don't allow, like, they don't like having people taking pictures outside their house. So everyone's really sneakily doing it.
God, this is like people who move to Soho and are like, it's too loud. You move to the Home Alone house. Christmas lights. Hang a fake Harry every year from the top of the roof. Like, play along, lads.
Yeah,
take some money.
No, they don't need any money. Just be cool about it. Just be cool.
You got the Home Alone house.
I moved next to this church and there's too much singing.
The name I've got is Home Alone in the Dark. You got anything better than that?
Home Alone in the Dark. That's nice. Yeah, I guess
for an alien.
Well, for any, I'm just trying to put words together. To be honest, at this point,
home encounters of the alone kind. That's good.
I was thinking, like, if it's an alien one, it could be like E.T. Phone Home Alone.
That's good.
Well, that would
ties back to our extraterrestrial TV stuff. That's nice.
I think that'd be mad and might work. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm excited to see it, to be honest. I think one day it will happen.
I think so, and it's going to be really interesting if it does. I'd really love to, like, because I think it's so boring when you write into the movie that they go to somewhere rural and the phones don't work. You sort of just have to do that so everyone will be like, okay, fine, we're not going to call anyone. Okay?
Yeah.
Ghostbusters ain't coming. It's not happening. But it's like, the signal's down. You've got to have a big storm. But it's also like, I don't know, the storm. Maybe I don't know how you do it. That's the hardest bit.
It's got to be running
and
at some
amazing.
Point as well, because it's running the first one, they're late. Running the second one because they're late.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
We're all thinking now. For some reason, horses have popped into my head. What can we do with horses running?
I like it. Horses? Roll with that. Yeah. Horses. Maybe Western. It's a fully horse movie.
No, they're out in the
It's a Western.
Outback. That'd be well.
Everyone's a horse except the kid is a goat. And
it might work.
They accidentally lock him in the house because they can't open the doors because they have hooves. And then there's some people who are making glue coming to kill all the
horses.
horses.
Like Babe in the City now. We have got another crossover coming.
I wonder if maybe you two have both been smoking those drugs.
No. Hollywood, Baby.
Pig in the City. I absolutely loved Babe. And Babe Pig in the City, I remember really liking that.
Hey, there we go. That would have been a question.
Yeah.
I should have spoken about Babe Pig in the City.
Well,
Babe Pig in the City.
If the Home Alone ever happens, I'm going to be worried and happy for you because I'd be happy because you're getting your dream, but I'd be worried that it's going to be shit again and it's going to break you a little bit further.
Yeah. And that Home Sweet Home Alone, it didn't even really do that much press, I don't think. It felt like no one wanted to make it. It felt like someone forced them to make that film. Because it wasn't a big, I'm going to use the phrase brouhaha at the time. Like there wasn't much like
that person would be Bob Iger at Disney, and they needed stuff to go on Disney Plus.
There you go.
There you go.
Those were Will Sebag-Montefiore's Unequal Sequels. I mean, it's Christmassy.
It was, we delivered. If anyone wanted a Christmas podcast, we delivered on that. 100% did we deliver on that.
Yeah.
So let's go through it. Best ever sequel for Will.
Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2.
Yes, sir. Okay.
It is a great sequel.
You like it more than the first one, right?
Yes, I do. I still stand by that.
Strange, but fine. Even Will doesn't. He prefers the first one.
I think he said they were very equal sequels.
Well, they are very similar. That is true.
Because I think there's one point in that episode when we couldn't remember what the traps were from the first and second one.
No.
They just blend into one.
Because they're very much the same movie.
And I don't think that's a bad thing when something like that happens. I think that's okay.
Yeah, true.
Right?
True. I would say that Tim Curry brings Home Alone 2 up, and then Donald Trump brings it down. So
very
makes
much
it
down
on a level. Yeah.
But it's still a great movie. And I think, again, we discussed it, like how they got away with doing that 2 movies in a row to the same fan, with the same characters, with the same bad guys.
Yeah.
Is incredible.
Yeah.
So good job on Home Alone 2. I watch it every year. I'm going to watch it again very soon. It's an easy pick. And it is one of the best Christmas sequels there is. Out of the few that there are to pick from.
This is true.
Talking about bad sequels from be able to pick from, Home Sweet Home Alone.
Yeah. Well, we reviewed it way back in the day.
Yeah, it was shit then. It's shit now.
It's still bad. It's still very bad.
I rewatched it.
I did not, because I'm not glutton for punishment.
I hate it's got so many people in it I like and think are funny. And it's just awful. The storyline's awful. The boy's awful. He's the bad guy. The boy shouldn't be the bad guy in all of this. I shouldn't be wanting the traps to happen to good people. They're just trying to save their family and home.
Yeah.
And they thought this little kid had nicked the doll.
Yeah.
And they were just trying to get that $200,000 doll back. And they really put through it. They're good people. He's a good father. He's a great husband. He doesn't deserve a golf ball or whatever is in his crotch.
Oh, pool ball, I think, wasn't it?
Pool ball.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Either way, bad.
Rob Delaney's great, and I love him.
Yeah. Agreed.
Bad film. Dream sequel.
Wild.
I can't even remember where we ended up with this one.
All over the place. All over the place. I quite resonated with the idea of a divorced dad locked out of the house.
We should say he wants a decent Home Alone sequel.
Yeah, basically, somewhere. Yeah. Decent Home Alone sequel. That's what he wants to fit in there somewhere. There were various ideas thrown around, cabin in the woods, that kind of thing. But I quite like the idea of a divorced dad locked out of the house, because I went and put the bins out yesterday and got locked out of my own house. And I was ringing the doorbell for ages, like ages, and like my son's just oblivious. Didn't answer the door. I had to go round to the back of the house, jump over the fence, and throw stones at the back window, because that's the room he was in.
Well, you just stand there like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. I'm like, I've been calling you for half an hour. Like, dinner's going to be burned.
I have a spare key to your house, so you could have just rang me and I could have helped you.
It would have taken you longer to get here than I think it took me to get in the end. But yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I didn't have my phone. I have like a... I have like a lockbox on the outside with a code on it that has a key in it, but it was too dark for me to see.
First world problems there, Rich.
Oh, mate. I was literally like, if this doesn't work, I'm going to have to climb over the garage.
I'd have paid to see that. We've gone off topic.
We have, yeah, sorry.
Will's great picks. Thank you, Will, for picking that.
Yeah.
For when he first just was like, are you sure you want these? And he's like, yeah. I was like, fuck it, it's Christmas. We're doing it. We ran with it. We had such a laugh. We also had some slight technical difficulties.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed, the first 8 minutes is a different kind of microphone. Will had a little bit of a breakdown because his mic just broke.
Yeah, it just stopped working.
By the way, it started working that evening.
Oh, really?
We are cursed.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle. It's fine. The audio was fine. He had a backup little mic.
Yeah.
It was good enough for us. If you haven't checked out Will, great comedian. Go check him out on socials. Follow him everywhere.
Yeah.
He does acting, very good at acting. He's got a brilliant podcast called Legitimate Likes. Very funny podcast. It's won awards at the Cheerful Earful Podcast Awards recently this year. Go check that out. He's also just started a radio show on the FUBAR channel called Privacy Settings. Very funny man. I think that's quite obvious from the episode because I think we laughed out for most of it.
Yes. He does crop up on Rosie Holt's podcast as well, her Uncensored podcast, previous guest we've had on before.
Yes.
And his impression of Jordan Peterson, which also crops up in this episode, is chef's kiss.
It is good. I've now looked out who Jordan Peterson is, so I know that I can understand that is a good one.
He's a butthole.
He's a butthole. So thank you, Will, for coming on the podcast and making it a really fun experience for us. And even with the technical problems we had an absolute joy.
Yes.
Of 2 and a bit hours with him. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. And if you'd like a little bit more with Will, then join us over on anotherslice.com/unequal sequel, where for just $2.99 a month, you can join our subscription service, where you'll get extra bits for all of our interview episodes, including this one. And also you'll get Disenfranchised and Box Set Mentality, extra podcasts for your $2.99, plus exclusive merchandise that I'm about to start working on as we speak. Because it's the second last episode of this series. It's the last interview episode of this series. But the next episode will be a special Christmas special episode, which I think we can talk about now, Dave. We can let people know what to expect.
Yes.
It's a super crossover episode. So we're doing a crossover episode with not one podcast, but 2 podcasts. So we're going to do a crossover with Fundamentals and the podcast that nobody asked for. It's going to be insane. It's the unequal fundamentals that nobody asked for. And yeah, it's going to be mad. If you've not looked up the podcast that nobody asked for, we've had them on as guests for an interview episode. And basically Ian and Graham are me and Dave. It's like looking in a mirror. It's scary. So yeah, check it out. It's going to be hilariously fun. Come and join us. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Yeah, get on social media. Let us know what you thought of Will's choices of Home Alone. We will read out all your comments next month because we're not doing an end of month roundup for December. We are having a little break over Christmas because Dave's in Canada and I'm really tired. It's been a long year. And also I need time to work on merchandise for Super Special Slices and, spend time with my son because it's Christmas. So need to do that stuff. But yeah, join us on there on social medias. Let us know what you thought. You can email us unequalsequel@hotmail.com. You can leave comments on Spotify or on YouTube. Yeah. Things and stuffs and all those things. Merry Christmas, people.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas. So everyone is going to have a wonderful Christmassy time.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a good time as well.
Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy whatever time it is. Happy just having the time off work and eating food.
If you do have to work, sorry. Here's something to listen to while you work. Hi.
If you work in retail, you're a fucking hero.
Oh, you're my heroes. Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely. I've done that. It was awful. So, it is a goodbye from me. Bye-bye. And a goodbye from him.
Bye!
See you in the next one, sequel to this one. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Can't believe it's Christmas.
No, me too.
I can't believe the big one's next week as well.
Yeah. It feels like we've been building up to this collaboration for so long now, right? Like,
also, it's going to be a quiz, and we're going to fuck them over. Okay?
I'm
Ian,
not as confident as you.
We're coming for you. We're coming to take you down.
I am not confident.
No, or am I? But I talk a good game, and that's half the competition.